I can't stand to fly on that bad night. I'm more than a bird. And it's not easy to be me. What a treat. Thank you for having us. I know it's a supernatural con and we're the outsiders. Well, you are.
Is this on?
Yes.
Yours is louder.
I can't stand.
I'll take this.
Mine's on. Yours is colder, like your personality.
Thanks for the move. Thank you. Woo! Love it.
How is everybody? Thank you for having us in DC.
I like the way they spread out in DC. Look at this. Spread out.
But it's cool. It's like, you know, this is a supernatural con, and we're the only ones that weren't on supernatural. Well, you were in the Winchesters. So I am the only one that wasn't born
Here.
But I'm certainly a good time.
So, I'm used to people judging me before they know me. I've been bald since I was 8.
That's true. It's okay, Clark. I'm used to people not, what is it? I'm used to people not liking me before they get to know me.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
They've treated me like shit since I was 9. Something like that, yes.
We'll figure it out tonight in Smallville Nights. Who's coming?
I'm telling you, if you haven't come to Smallville Nights, there's tickets available, but it's honestly, it's fun. There's no cameras allowed because we do a lot of crazy stuff, and you guys get to do stuff too. And I'm not going to say much more than that. I'm not naked, but it's going to be a good time. Things happen.
He's naked under what you're wearing.
That's true.
You'll know what I mean when you get there.
Yeah. Thank you. Nancy, good to see you. Were you drunk last night?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Nancy? I can't see anything. I'm even wearing a hat. These lights are... How do you see me?
You don't.
You can just feel her presence, so to speak?
I feel like it's
Nancy D?
Well, I can sense her, yes. I can smell her.
Nancy D's... What? No.
I feel like I'm Caroline from Poltergeist.
It's okay, go into the light. The light is good. The light is warm.
No! You said no! Don't go into the light! Anybody remember that movie? Alright, good. Any good horror movies out there, by the way? No, aren't they all shitty?
Yeah.
Somebody has to make a good horror movie.
Horror!
You know, I heard this thing the other day.
Yeah, that was good. Talk to Me was good.
There was this guy he was talking about. He was trying to get into acting, and he became a director. He was always waiting for the phone call, and in the meantime, he kept doing his own stuff. And now he's directing a bunch of movies, a bunch of television, and he keeps waiting for the cavalry to show up. And he goes, then he realized, I am the cavalry. Because of all his experience and everything, now it's a mind adjustment. So I think if you are the cavalry, and if somebody's going to make a new horror movie,
I'm working on it. I would love to do that. I've been writing, but I want to make a movie that's not your typical horror movie. That just
like,
is
so
actually.
it'll be scary?
I want it to be scary. Like, how many movies you watch and you're just like, not scared, don't care about the characters. It's the same routine, it's the same spider walk. Now they're upside down. It's like, we've seen that. CGI, it's like the CGI creatures from Signs are better than CGI now. I don't know, don't get me going on this shit. Don't get me going on this shit. Well, anyway, welcome. I know that I just want to give my love out to Krista. My heart goes out to her. Thanks, Krista. And we're thinking about her, and you guys are really sweet, and this is an awesome event. So, we have any questions?
I don't.
Well, who would like to ask some questions? Yes, you.
Brittany, so I just think...
They always say never go out with a Brittany. You know, because Brittany sounds like, you know, she's a partier. You know, Brittany. Now, you never heard that, dude? What's your wife's name, sir? Sir, what's your wife's name next to you? Brittany? Mary. Mary. Oh, okay. Mary's all right. Mary, you're fine. Go ahead.
So I have this thing with my group chat where I send them a dad joke every day, so I was wondering if you guys can do that.
Yeah, I got a dad joke.
Tell the secret joke.
No. A good dad joke. What did one hot dog say to the other hot dog?
Got that one?
I was going to say, so Frank.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
That's a good one.
Or why did the flasher? I guess that's not really a dad joke. Why did the flasher? Did you hear about the flasher who wanted to retire? He decided to stick it out for another year. Yeah, thank you. Next over there.
Decided to stick it out. No.
There you go. Yeah, I got it.
My name's Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
When you dream, do you dream in first person or third person?
Well, last night I dreamt that me, Al Pacino, and Robert De Niro went to a party, and we were all dressed like the people from Amadeus. And people kept saying, "How do you know Pacino and De Niro?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm awesome. Look at me." I swear, it's the weirdest dream. But I dream usually like, I'm part of the dream, and it's like I'm just in real life.
Through your eyes.
Through my eyes. First person, yes. Oh, sorry, yes, first person. Tom?
I mean, I think, first person. Is there such thing as second person?
There is? What is second person?
Are you a psychiatrist or something?
You say you. It would be hard to read in second person because that's narrative when you say you do this or you do that.
Hey, look, is that Bill Shakespeare over there? I can't tell. Oh, we got a literary dream here somewhere. Good job. All right, next question.
Clear that up.
Isn't that Bill Shakespeare?
Hello.
Hi.
So first of all, I met both of you at the
Tidewater, yeah.
And to jog your memory, I was the one that knew you were on stage.
Oh, yeah, security guy who kicked you out. Yeah, I remember. You were naked. No, she wasn't naked. No, I do remember that. What's your question?
So I was wondering, what do you love about acting?
Well, I got into acting because it was a chance to not be me. So I didn't feel comfortable being me. I wasn't.
As you can see.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't popular. No one, I just didn't fit in. And all of a sudden, I noticed when people saw me acting, they're like, "Hey, you're funny." So being a character gave me the ability to just hide behind who I was and pretend. Tom?
Well, we did a con recently, and one of Michael's handlers is,
Chelsea.
her son.
Handler.
And this kid's in high school, and we were sitting at lunch, and Michael turns a kid, and he's kind of throwing questions at him, and the kid's in high school is kind of, a little shy, but good as a judge. And Michael's like, "You got a girlfriend?" It's like, "Not at the moment." Michael's like, "Yeah, I never had a girlfriend either when I was your age." And he went down this rabbit hole of miserable experience about high school. And I was like, I've heard some of the stories, but I saw the kid kind of being like, "Thanks. Like, I don't feel so weird now."
Yeah, I understand. I understand what it's like to not be popular and to be, small and feel insignificant. But I'm like, this is just a moment in your life. Things will get better. You'll meet the people that you love and get along with and have the same likes and all that stuff. So, that's just the way it is. Does anyone listen to my podcast? Anyone? That guy does it. He's like, no.
About the Roman Empire.
Roma and power? What's
The
this?
Roman Empire. Man, think about the Roman Empire a lot.
The gladiator movies?
Think about the Roman Empire and why?
I don't really know, much about the Roman Empire. I know the political wars and, I don't know a lot about it. I don't talk about the Roman Empire. I talk about, think about it? Why would I think about the Roman Empire?
We don't know. That's what we want to.
Well, is this your husband, ma'am? Does he just go, anyway, last night? What am I, Scottish? You do? So what do you think? Why is it that guys talk about the Roman Empire? Because I sure as hell know.
Probably because of the power.
The power thing? See, that's why I don't talk about it. Julius Caesar and all that stuff. E tu, Brute?
I was thinking about Rome this morning. There's the Golf Ryder Cup is taking place there. And I guess over a year ago I did a movie there. So I spent a lot of time running around Rome. So, and I just saw the newest Fast and Furious movie, which was shot there, and I recognized my. So yeah, I've been thinking about Rome a lot. And the Empire, all roads lead to Rome, right?
You're the exact guy that would talk about the Roman Empire.
You know what? Do you know what all roads lead to Rome? Do you know where we get the mile from, the Miele? Yeah, see, I know a lot about Rome. We should talk about it.
Next question.
Hi, Terry. It's great to see you. It's lovely to see you both again.
Good to see you.
The Smallville nights for the second time in Minneapolis.
Did you like it?
You weren't there, but yeah,
It was better.
But
No, I mean, we missed you.
You missed me.
It was different, I mean.
I'm glad to see you jumped up there. You must be feeling better.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay, I've got like 3 of your CDs, and I bought 3 for my mother. And I need you to settle an argument my mother and I.
Well, let's go. What is it?
Thinking about Rome?
Regarding your song "Oyster,"
Right.
she thinks that you're saying "love my oyster," and I keep laughing. I cannot stop laughing at her. And
That sounds like something you
I'm
said.
telling her that's not the line, the lyric. That it's "You are my oyster."
You are my oyster. So it's kind of a goofy kind of
I
thing
know,
with the
and-
pearl and the, yeah, so it's like you're my oyster.
Is that a reference to something?
It's just a goofy little fun, sweet song. Nancy, do you like that song? Oh, you do? It's funny because I didn't want it on the album. And Rob's like, no, man, it's cute. I'm like, oh, all right. The guy's looking at me going, it's cute. Maybe it is good. I don't know.
And then I'm like, well, what do you mean by "love my oyster"? And she's like, I was like, well,
What do you think he
what
means?
did I mean?
What do you think he means?
Well, like he, harvest oysters, and he's like, "love my oysters."
You think he's like fishing for shellfish? It's about sex.
How did she say something about my egg or her eggs and my... I don't know. Your mom's a perv. Thank you for that. Wow.
That song means something different to you now, doesn't it?
I'm going to tell Rob. Every time we sing it, we're going to look at each other and kind of go, that woman was a little bit out there, wasn't she? All right, young man, everybody be quiet. This man has a question. What's your name, sir? Nate. Nate, the great, got a date. Friday's going to be great. Sorry about that. Anyway.
After he told everyone else to be quiet.
It was a nutty professor. Now he's got Nate. Can't be late. It's going to be great, Nate.
I was watching Fast and Furious.
All right, Nate, speak up. Here we go, buddy.
What's your favorite childhood memory and why?
Nate, I don't have many. Ever seen a movie about gladiators, Nate? Ever been in a Turkish prison? You have a dog? What's his name? Scraps? I like it with Scraps. Never mind. That's from Airplane. My favorite childhood memory is playing tennis with my grandpa Herb, Nate. Nate, you listening? Nate? You're asking me a question and it's gone! Just like all the woman in my life. Nate, so when I was a little boy, my grandfather always paid attention to me when no one else would. He just, no matter what, he would just play with me. He would listen to me. I'd go get bagels in the morning with him. He'd tell me stories. He got a kick out of me. I just remember being loved, Nate. And that was a really great moment. So thanks, Nate. Good question. All right, next, a little bit
Funny enough, something that brought to mind, my grandfather used to, when we go visit, he would take me to go to the coffee shop with all his friends. So I was like a little kid with all the little guys, and they all like, you know, get a little donut and the whole thing. And
Felt like
made you
it was
feel special.
Yeah,
It's like grandparents.
yeah, that's it. Thank you. That's what parents should do.
Thanks for not listening, Nate.
Thanks, Dave, for making this an emotional morning. Gracious Lord. Okay.
My name is Malu. I'm from Brazil.
Malu.
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 Yes.
Malu.
I'm from Brazil, and last time in Atlanta, I saw you guys talking about when the success you ran from the club, or something like that. You got crowded and had money. You guys didn't know that you were famous at.
Oh, the Seinfeld thing.
Yeah. And in Brazil, you guys were like big. My question is, when did you realize the success out of this? When did it hit you that you guys made it?
I think we were lucky because Vancouver, we didn't feel like we were anybody. We were just doing the show there. It was rainy and gloomy, and people just didn't go look at us like, oh, the guys from Smallville. It wasn't until I think I went to a con convention, and there was a line wrapped around the building. I was like, and my grandfather was with me, Nate. And I took him to the first con, and he goes, Mike, who are all these people? And I go, they're here to see me. He goes, what the hell would they want to do? I go, I don't know. I was like, isn't it crazy? He goes, I don't understand this. I thought, wow, people are watching Smallville. That's when the first, because I did a lot of stuff that nobody saw. I'd walk down the street, somebody goes, excuse me, I'm like, yeah? They're like, do you know where Grand Street is? I'm like, go make a left in this town. Go ahead, Tom.
I would imagine that my first experience was probably at an airport, flying in and out of Vancouver. Somebody probably stopped me. I think that was the first time. You know, that there was I think early on there was a guy who either was coming back from or going to Afghanistan who talked about watching the show over there, and I was like, wow, that's huge. So, yeah.
You know what's funny is Tom, he's an introvert, and he's, you know, in the beginning, I don't think you loved when people came up to you. You just were like, you were very private, and over the years I've watched him sort of just really have fun with people and like open up, and it's like awesome. So it's really cool to see that.
A big part of the beginning of the show was people coming at us. Not fans, but publicity and all these other things, which, you know, all looks glamorous or whatever at the end. At the beginning, when you're trying to work and you're trying to, and it's new, it just feels like everything's getting like dumped on you. But then over time you realize that, like, especially at these events, this is fun. Like, this is love. This is like enjoyment. You know, so yeah, it took me a while to get around to that.
All right, next question. Thank you, Brazil. You know what the capital of Brazil is? Don't say it. Brasilia is correct. You know what language they speak? Correct. Any questions I missed 5 years ago? Go ahead.
I'm Jacob. My question is, if you had to choose a completely different profession, what would it be?
Different profession? I can think of a few.
Actor?
I'd be this guy.
Armless, keyless clouds flickering overhead, fans filing out the subway ramp, beautiful day for ball. Here's the pitch on the way, 1-2 count. Line drive, right field, base hit. And let's go on.
Firefighter. Firefighter! In Rome.
During those times. All right, next question. Great question. Whose turn is it?
Oh, hi. This is Lana.
Lana runs the banana. I know you.
Lana runs the banana.
Yes. Do you know how to say them?
Speak loudly. Speak loudly. You got this.
Okay. First of all, huge fan of both of you. Michael, both and Tom, both podcasts. Love them both. Only podcast.
She's like, I love you both. Differently, but both.
Okay.
So, Michael, you are my favorite Lex Luthor.
Yes.
Names are important. So, do you identify as Clark Kent or as Superman? Because through Smallville, it's the story of Clark Kent.
Clark.
Until the very end.
Clark.
Clark.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you're my favorite Superman.
Hello, I'm Kelly, and I also wanted to go off of what Amber said earlier about thank you for coming to Tide Weather Times. That's why I first said to it. It was amazing.
Thank you.
But my question is, just in daily life, what would, like if you're walking around, what would your theme song be?
What would your theme song be just walking around? First of all, I love malls. I walk around the mall, I'm sure a song would be playing on the radio. Would be like,
Slow motion, kind of?
when I get with myself walking in the mall,
Slow
do I make
motion.
slow motion?
Like, is everything else in slow?
I think it would be
I was walking.
Walking in Memphis is a good one.
That's a good song to walk through.
Get what you give.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Ooh, Tesla, right?
New Radical.
My bad. Gosh, what's yours?
Can I graduate? What's that song? No, it's
Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around my feet. Never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. Ready? I stopped the world and now with you. I've seen the difference and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. One more time. I've stopped the world and melt with you. Great!
That's the song I would do.
Your song would be like...
I'm trying to remember the band name of the song I just thought about. It'll come in.
All right, we'll come back to it. All right, thank you. Next question.
Hi, Rosie. I'd like to thank you for getting fully dressed this morning as opposed to Atlanta.
You're not fully dressed?
You missed a certain...
Was my zipper down?
Yes.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, thanks. I just looked at your sword.
Yeah. I actually took a picture and you reposted it, so you have no...
Shame? Well, you know, things happen. You just gotta enjoy it and go with it.
You actually dared me to post a picture, so I did.
Good.
Very good question.
So, question is, what three things would you buy at the store to freak out the cashier?
What's your face? To freak out the cashier, a pair of panties. And I'd say, do you think these would fit me? And then probably 10 boxes of rubbers, just to go, what is he doing? And then milk.
Same.
We have a lot of likes.
You can do better than that.
All right.
We do the same kind of stupid shit though. Yeah.
Thank you.
We are the devil. Introducing the devil.
You're the devil, right?
Devil inside.
Yeah.
In excess.
Inside.
Maybe that's a song about walking.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, so my question for you is, who is the one person who believes in you when no one else did, and have you ever paid it forward?
Have I ever peed older?
Was it one person who believed in me?
Yeah.
And I would pay it forward?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, my parents, I never felt like my parents didn't believe in me. I always felt like when I finally commit to things, I believe in myself. And I think I'm paying it forward with my kids. I believe in them. Yeah.
Beautiful. And that's so true. He loves his kids, man. I love seeing that.
And the question was just for me, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know.
No one's believed in her. Her believed in you.
Her believed in me. And
Nate, did you hear that? Nate left.
You know, it's just people who just take the time and listen to you. But there's been a few people in my life that just believed in me, that just said, you've got something special here, you're talented. You know, you need those people in your life, someone who gives you that extra boost to do what you love. You know, I think Mr. Combs, Dr. Combs, in college, he really, he believed in me and thought I was going to do something good. And I try to pay it forward on my podcast. I try to talk about all these things with everybody because I think everybody deserves it. So, to, you know, be the best thing. Thank you, Leanne. Inside.
Hi guys, I'm Bree.
Hello, Bree. Also, Bree. Be careful of Breeze. Breeze and Britney's.
I'm glad you set the tone.
She's here on a date.
All right, this better be a good question.
Escort, marry, kill, waffles, French toast, or pancakes?
Pancakes?
If I had to choose between the two, waffles. But I don't really, I'd rather have an omelet, eggs. But waffles, yeah.
What was the other one?
F, marry, kill, waffles, French toast.
F, marry, kill.
What? That's very...
Hey, there's kids here.
It's okay.
F, marry, kill. Like you had 3 people who would you like to make sweet love to?
Wait, I thought we were talking pancakes and waffles.
We went from the opposite to so why
That's Bree there for you.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh gosh.
Barbara Robbie and Mary. No, I'd probably marry Kristen Wiig. She's funny. I like funny. I don't want to play the rest of this game.
Thanks, Bree. Good luck out there.
Yeah, he's like, don't do it, don't go there, you'll lose the audience. All right, go ahead.
Hi. You both are technically parents. What is the most important thing that fatherhood has taught you?
What's the most important thing fatherhood has taught you, Tom? Patience.
Or at least trying to be.
Yeah,
You can't just yell, shut up!
yeah, you can. I do that with my dogs sometimes. They come in with podcasts or they're barking in the middle of an interview. I was interviewing Kumail Nanjiani yesterday, and I go, yeah, so anyway, so when you have it, like, shut up! Anyway, he's just going, I lost my shit, but patience, patience. Next question, thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
Hello, my name is Nikki. How are you guys?
Hey, Nikki, how are you?
What does your sash say?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nikki. Happy birthday.
Are you one of those, it's my birthday, my birth week, my birth month? Which one are you?
Tuesday, but this is my first.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your birthday question?
First off, I want to say, Rosie, my mom lives in, I'm from New York. My mom's there. She's a big fan, and she misses you, and she wishes she was here.
I love her.
So my question is, we have a little theory going on in a group chat. If either of you guys were at a Walmart, who would get kicked out, and why would you get kicked out?
I'd be kicked out for like running around in like women's clothing, you know, eating Butterfinger bars that weren't paid for.
I would try to kick out everybody who's in line in front of me. And then I get kicked out for doing so.
He doesn't have patience.
Because, dude, have you ever been to Walmart recently? There's like 50 registers and 2 people checking people out. And then they want you to go to work and check yourself out. Like, come on now, Walmart.
Yeah, that patience is going far for you, man. All right,
Got for lack of patience.
Hi, my name's Fred. Tom, I don't know if you remember, but my friends paid me for cameos during lockdown where you congratulated me.
Oh!
Yeah, graduated with my master's in becoming a therapist.
Oh, right on! Michael, therapist. He's a therapist.
Go ahead. So, my question for you two.
Is it about dreaming in the second person?
Hold on, is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
So over the years, have you ever had a motivational or inspiring quote that has helped you motivate 100%?
I believe one I remember, one quote is, who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows? Obi-Wan Kenobi, also known as Old Ben Kenobi, told me that years ago.
A quote.
I have one, it's sort of about the craft of acting. You don't watch the passenger, you watch the driver. And that means in a scene you don't watch yourself, you watch the other person. It's, that's a little...
You know, actually, you know what I like? This quote really fits me. And all of you, hopefully. You can please some of the people some of the time. A few of the people all of the time.
But yourself whatever you want.
But you can't please all the people all the time. Just remember that. I always think that's a really good quote. Thank you, my therapist.
So last week somebody asked
Is that Lex Luthor over there? Look at you. We're calling his shirt.
my hero, so. But last week you guys somebody asked about tips for acting, and you both, well, the whole panel basically emphatically said no, like don't do it. And then you mentioned a couple times on the podcast that you lost your 20s, Tom, basically to Smallville. At any point, would you have traded that back to get your 20s? I think now you guys are definitely more embracing it. It's kind of more fun, like you guys have said at times. But was there any point where you would have just traded it all?
I'd go back and enjoy it more, I think. I think there's a lot of times where all of us would go back and say, gosh, I wish I would have just enjoyed things more. I think that you learn as you get older, unfortunately, but fortunately you learn. So.
No, it's same. I wouldn't change what happened. I would go talk to myself about like, hey, like, this is okay. You can enjoy this a little bit. I think that's right.
Either way, thanks for thinking. What do you think of even like the crowd here, the crowd last week in Salt Lake, what you guys have done for people, and the good that you guys do help get people out. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Lex.
Really loud backstage. Really loud. I think I hear Billy and Moore in there.
Hey guys.
Hey, bud. Good to see you again.
How are you? Animation.
That's Bob Newton.
How are you?
So if you had to voice a dog in a film.
A dog?
A dog.
What dog?
Well, you can't voice a dog in a movie.
What would he sound like, and what breed would you choose?
What breed?
Voice a dog.
What breed and what voice?
My dog Blanche, like, but as a boy. Gosh, how would I voice it? Hi.
I sure like getting balls. I love getting balls.
Because like, if you were just like at dinner, you ask people, everybody would just say it, but you're asking like 2 actors, and we're like, all of a sudden we're like, what would it be? What would that represent? What would be my motivation? You can't help but like overthink this.
A Rottweiler?
A Rottweiler? Oh no. I'd probably be some big mix. Like big cute mutt.
And he's talking like Stallone.
Can you give me some water? I can use a few more treats if you know what I mean.
Are you gonna feed me today or what?
Yeah. Like some more food.
This water's
so nervous.
He's fine.
Watch this, we're gonna make him more nervous.
No one can be as loud and boisterous as us. Go ahead. Don't cry. I'm here.
Give him a round of applause for getting up. Come on, you got this.
Go ahead. You got it.
So my question is,
This better be good. For all of us.
what's the most absurd, ridiculous piece of advice you've ever received that you thought was crap but was actually really good?
I like when people say right before I do stand up or something with 1,000 people in the audience, don't be nervous. Okay, I'll be nervous. I'll be nervous. But it was good.
I always think it's weird when people are like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, that's not even helpful. Like, don't worry about it. I mean, you know, there's time and a place for it, but a lot of times when you're worrying, somebody says, don't worry about it, you're like, F yourself. I'm already worrying about it. Give me something better, right? Where's our therapist? You don't say people don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know what though?
You might say, why are you worrying about it?
The best advice or best sort of like somebody threw this at me, they said, hey, you go up there and you bomb or you suck or you whatever, yeah, people are gonna be like, oh shit, that guy bombed or he sucks. But in this culture, within 5 minutes, on to the next. No one cares. So fail. The only way to succeed is fail. To be the best, fail. Fail, fail, fail.
Only fail if you don't try was something I heard recently, which is really cool. The only way you don't win is to not try.
Yeah, and nobody remembers the people that fail. They remember the people who succeed. So if you fail before that, you succeed, they're not going to remember failure.
We were with, I think it was last weekend, the weekend before, we were in Salt Lake. Zach Levi was there, and I was talking, he finally did something he's wanted to do for years. And he did a concert where he sang songs to the fans. And I was talking about it, and he was like, he'd been wanting to do it for years, and the only reason he didn't was because he realized he was just kind of scared. And the fact that he did it, I saw him the next day, he was so like bright, you know, his aura, but he was so proud of himself because he did it. And of course he did great, but he realized for like 8 years he's just been a little scared.
We all are.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
This panel's got to be over soon. I feel like we've been here all morning.
Here's the band. Next question. Who's coming to my live podcast in LA? Anybody? One person. Awesome. Leanne, thank you. Frank Levi's my guest. It's going to be fun. Go ahead.
Okay, so I keep telling you to coffee and I'm a barista. What's the go-to coffee order?
Latte and almond milk.
Cappuccino. Came from Rome.
Baileys. I love the little Baileys.
But not after 10 a.m. I've already had too much, my leg.
Hey, we're almost done. I can sense the band's coming on. Good. Maybe we'll sing Wild World. All right, who's next? Next question. Next question.
We sing that song. What were you singing up there before?
I don't know. I don't remember what I was singing. I'll stop the world.
Yeah, you should sing. I'm sure the band knows that one. They're not listening. Sure. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Abby.
I want that hat. They sell them here?
Yes, I just got it over at a table.
All right. I have a big hat. I need a trucker hat. Go ahead.
So my question is, if you guys had like a sidekick that was a mythical creature, what would it be?
Sidekick that was a mythical creature.
Oh.
Does Quasimodo count?
I'd like Quasimodo.
Hey, Rosenbaum, I give you some coffee. You know I love coffee. Okay. Play something. God sakes, you're up here. Play something. Do it now. Guys, we've had a blast.